Welcome to Carscope, where we dive deep into the world of extraordinary automobiles. Alright, so I've been driving a lot of SUVs lately, and honestly, most of them are starting to look the same. But then Kia pulled up with the 2027 Telluride, and I gotta be real with you. I stopped walking. Just stopped. Because this thing has presence. Like actual, genuine road presence that you don't get from just slapping a bigger grille on last year's model. Up front, Kia went bold. The fascia is wider, more structured, and that new LED signature lighting, it doesn't just light up, it performs. There's this stacked horizontal light pattern that runs clean across the front end, and when it pulses on its startup, it genuinely feels like something from a segment way above this price point. We're talking touches that remind you of a Range Rover or a Genesis, and that's not an accident. Walking around the side, you notice how long this thing sits. The proportions are just right. The roofline flows back without feeling bloated, the chrome accents are tasteful, not overdone, and those flush door handles that pop out when you approach? That's a small thing, but it's the kind of detail that makes you feel like you bought something special. The alloy wheels on the higher trims are genuinely stunning. Big, multi-spoke, with a machined finish that catches the light at every angle, and then you get to the rear, and Kia just nailed it. Full-width LED tail lights that glow with this deep, rich red. The tail light animation when you unlock it is clean and intentional. This isn't a truck trying to be fancy. This is an SUV that was designed to be exactly what it is, and it wears that identity confidently. Now, open the door, and this is where the 2027 Telluride really starts talking to you. The moment the door swings open, the cabin lighting fades on and you get this soft, layered ambient glow that runs along the dash, the door panels, and the footwells. It's genuinely warm and welcoming. Not that harsh blue LED stuff, this is tuned, intentional, almost like walking into a high-end hotel lobby. The dashboard is wide and sweeping. You've got this massive curved display running across the center, infotainment and digital gauge cluster blending into one seamless panel. The UI is clean, responsive, and I didn't have to look at the manual once to figure it out. Everything is where your brain expects it to be. The steering wheel has this premium leather wrap with just the right amount of resistance, and the Kia logo sits centered and confident. It doesn't try too hard. It just feels right in your hands. What really gets me is the seating. The first and second rows are wrapped in quilted leather that feels genuinely soft, not that stuff that looks nice in photos but feels like vinyl after 6 months. And the third row? This is where Kia still beats almost everyone in class. Real adults can sit back there. I'm 6 feet tall, I sat in the third row, and I was fine. Now, I know a lot of people see a big family SUV and assume it's all about comfort and cargo, and yeah, the Telluride absolutely delivers on that. But don't sleep on how this thing actually drives. Under the hood, you're looking at Kia's updated powertrain lineup, and the hybrid configuration in particular surprised me. Hit the push start button, and the cabin barely reacts. It's almost eerie how quiet the transition is. But get it on the highway and this SUV pulls with real confidence. Merging, passing, it responds without making you plan ahead. The suspension tuning deserves a call-out because it walks a line I didn't expect. Over rough pavement and speed bumps, it absorbs without drama. But push it into a sweeping highway curve and it holds its composure better than its size would suggest. It doesn't feel like you're driving a box. It feels planted. The drive mode selector gives you enough variety to actually make a difference: eco, sport, snow, and a couple of others. Sport mode sharpens the throttle and firms up the steering response noticeably. And the braking? Progressive, confident, and when I tested it hard, it stopped straight and clean without a hint of panic from the chassis. This isn't a sports SUV. Nobody's claiming that. But it's an SUV that respects your time on the road and doesn't make you work for it. Here's where the 2027 Telluride really earns its keep for the modern buyer. The digital instrument cluster is sharp, customizable, and gives you exactly what you need without cluttering your vision. And the head-up display projects speed and navigation right onto the windshield so your eyes stay forward, where they should be. The 360-degree camera system is one of the best I've used at this price. It's not just a top-down view, it actively assists in tight parking situations, stitching together multiple camera feeds into something genuinely useful.